Om Shanti. I'm audible to everyone. All of you can hear me? Hi, dear. We can hear you, but can't see you. Okay. Can you see me? Yes. I'm visible to everyone? Okay, lovely. So, welcome to the Ayurveda class and therapy class. Hi, everyone. How many? Okay. So, Om Shanti. My name is Durgesh, and I would be conducting your therapy and Ayurveda class and meditation class as well. So 3, 4, 5 to 6 is meditation class. Maybe the time schedule is changed there. In Indian time, that is a 5 to 6. Okay, and this that time is 12 to 1. So you can check what is the time around you in your place. Okay, so one by one, I really want to know about your little bit. We start with the introduction, your name, and then we're gonna start the session with prayer. And let's start the session with the prayer, and then one by one, I'll take your introduction, your name, your experience related to the yoga and the Ayurveda, and few words which give me the idea about it, how much information you are having related to the therapy, related to the Ayurveda, and accordingly I keep in my mind, and accordingly I start the session. It helped me out to create the class which is suitable for each and every one. Okay, so prayer is very much important because it sets the intention for the class, and it is very much important to bring the awareness towards your body, towards your mind, and which prepare you for the session. Okay, your mind should be prepared to absorb the information which I'm going to share with you guys. So we start with directly prayer. So coming to the sitting posture. For my classes, you required make sure you sit in on the ground. Ground plays very important role. The ground, the gravity. If you sit on the ground, it changes the body posture. If you're sitting on the chair, gravity is less capable to hold your posture. And when you're more closer to the ground, gravity play important role in the alignment, in the correction of your posture. So make sure you sit on the ground, okay, and sitting with the cross leg, sukhasana, any asana which is cross leg, very much important. Okay. Again, when you sit with the cross leg, the energy of your body is changed, and you're gonna feel it when you practice. You're gonna feel the change in your posture, change in your alignment of the back, change in your neck and your sitting bone and your legs and your hands. Okay, that you're gonna feel it. So for classes, you require the sitting posture on the ground. Okay, and comfortably sitting and gently place your palm half folded on the knee, and then gently close your eyes, relax your body, close your eyes.
Cosa c'è di regolarmente the flyer for their thing online. This is the flyer from 𝐶𝐚𝐲-𝟏.
Okay. So sit comfortably And gently close your eyes. Bring the awareness towards your posture, towards your asana. How's your back, your neck, your shoulder? Observe attentively, patiently. Check the alignment. How's your back, your neck, your shoulder? Very much important. Feel the gravity, feel the flow, touch of the ground. How your butt, your sitting bone sitting on the ground. Now take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation. Deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Take out and inhale. Inhale and exhale with awareness, with consciousness. Now, take a deep breath for the Om, 3 times Om and Shanti. Inhale for the Om. 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 Join your both palms in front of the chest. Wrap your palms. Place on your eyes. Really slowly while blinking, looking at your palm. Gently open up your eyes with a great smile. Very slowly. And Om Shanti. Om Shanti. So, one by one, I want to hear your name, which country you belong, and a little bit idea about it, that you have any information about the Ayurveda or your therapy. So, few words for that if you know about anything. Okay. So, and what is your expectation? So, just few things you have to tell me. So, yes, Pia, I hope so. We start from you. So, could you unmute yourself and then start? We cannot hear you.
Okay. Is that okay now? Yes. So my name is Pia. I'm from Switzerland. And I'm a meditation and mindfulness teacher. And I did the yoga for several years, but I still didn't find my yoga. So the yoga that I like the most, I couldn't find it till now. And now I would like to know it better, and maybe through that to find to my form of yoga. I think the vinyasa, I'm interested in the flow yoga, in the vinyasa yoga, if it is that, yes. And so I will look how it goes.
Okay, lovely, lovely. Yeah. So now come to the Narinja. Oh, Narinja. Sorry if I pronounced wrong.
Hi, my name is pronounced Naringa.
Naringa.
My name is Naringa, yes. I live in London. I'm Lithuanian by origin, from Lithuania, but I live in London for the last 13 years. I'm a yoga teacher, YTT 200, which I've done 2 years ago in Bali. And I feel like I want, I want to get more knowledge and dive more into it. I'm ready for it. I've been teaching for the last 2 years, and I wanted to come to do it live, in your ashram. However, with the traveling and with the work at the moment is quite hard. So I thought I will wait for a few months, and instead of then do nothing, I just signed up for this so I can dive in a bit deeper.
Lovely, lovely. Naringa is lovely approach. Whenever this pandemic situation is settled down, you can welcome to join here. It's wonderful campus here, and you're gonna love it. The place is so beautiful. Maybe sometime I'll show you the campus through the video. So
Yeah,
beautiful.
would be nice. Exactly. No, for sure I'm coming. I know I will. It's just a question of when. So maybe a couple months time when a little bit more,
Yeah,
clear about the traveling and stuff. Yeah.
exactly. Even I fall in love with here. I don't want to go anywhere. The campus is so beautiful. It's around the mountain, and river is right across. So it's so lovely. And many waterfall is there, like just walking distance. So it's
Yeah, it
lovely to
looks
be
very
here.
beautiful, and the courses are run right now. So it's just the question of
Exactly.
the traveling restrictions and all of that, and but we'll see.
Yeah, yes, definitely. And next is Vedika. Yeah, Vedika.
Yeah, hi ma'am. Good morning. I'm from India, Jaipur.
Mhm.
So I'm a banker by profession, but I'm inclined towards yoga after COVID-19 more. Like I wanted to know, like towards health, we want to learn more, have knowledge for Ayurveda and
Mhm.
everything. So that is the reason I've joined this
Mhm.
course.
Okay. Okay. So all of you enroll for this course, the Ayurveda and the yoga therapy. So the courses is designed beautifully, and understand you would not be the doctor after completing this course, and you cannot be called yourself yoga therapist. It required the many years of the practice. So basically, I'll give you the simple guidelines which is mentioned in the Ayurveda day-to-day activity, how you can improve your health, and few tricks about the treatment, how you can help your students whenever you are attending them. So this much come in your it would be clear, bring the clarity when you are completing this course, that you can help them, but you would not be working as a yoga therapist or Ayurvedic doctor, because I would be giving you the simple journal guidelines. Okay, but yes, individually we have the different approach, but I'll teach you the general things which implemented to everyone, because individually you cannot take care of them, right? There's so many precautions we have to go through it. So understand these things, but yes, basic information which help you yourself, and that you can do even capable to helping your family members and your students also. Okay, so those things which implemented to everyone, that's I gonna teach you. Okay, so keep your mind like that. Not that knowledge I'm gonna teach you, because for that you require many years of the practice. You have to be surrender yourself in the learning of the Ayurveda, right? So I learned from while traveling across the world from many gurus. I learned these things, which taught me the yoga therapy, and some few things I learned from my mom. It is, in Indian society we have so many things, understanding the herbs and other things. And also I did the diploma, 1 year diploma from Moraji Desai National Institute of the Youth in the yoga science, and I cracked the national level exam also. So this is all about me. So, and many years I'm practicing this. I dedicated my life towards doing the research over that. So I'm gonna share my experience uh, to you as well, which help you to bring the change in your within yourself and around you also. And understand Ayurveda Guna is a very strong pillar for those who are practicing the youth, especially for the youth, and even the general people who are not practicing the yoga. So, and then yoga therapy is the biggest, the Ayurveda is the biggest part of the yoga therapy. So we come to the later on the yoga therapy, because first we start with Ayurveda, and then last session classes, few classes would be dedicated to the yoga therapy, where I'll teach you the treatment, how you can treat. But before giving the treatment to anybody, you require the basic information about the Ayurveda. So we're going to talk about the importance of the Ayurveda, origin of the Ayurveda, and little bit then rules and regulation of the Ayurveda, and then come to the treatment later on. Okay, because treatment would be taking the help of the Ayurveda. Without Ayurveda, basic information, you are not able to treat anybody. Okay, so I hope this much is clear to everyone. How we're gonna go with the structure? It's clear to everyone. Then meanwhile, I'll give you the assignment also. Assignment play very important role because it's a self-study. You have to go through it and do your own research also. I'll give you the assignment in between it, and which you have to submit. I will give you the dates also when you have to submit it. So the course is beautifully designed in order to develop your mind and develop your body. So you're gonna see, but understand it's not the theory part. Whatever tricks I'm telling you, it's personally I implemented on myself, and I really want you guys. You should implement immediately. You cannot giving me give yourself excuse. Okay, I learned it now. I'm gonna implement Sunday. No, that's not the approach of learning the Ayurveda. Immediately, the moment you understand. If you don't understand, keep asking the question. But if you understand the things, immediately you have to implement in order to get the experiment, in order to get the experience how it's react on your body, and then you are able to use that thing for helping the other people or your student or your family member. But until you are not implementing on yourself, I cannot allow you to teach anything whatever I'm teaching you. Okay, so this is the basic rule of my class. It should be clear in your mind that whenever you whatever you are learning from me, you have to implement on yourself, and then you're gonna pass that information to others. Otherwise, don't go for it. Okay, and if you implement, you can see the result immediately. So believe me, I have done this research on myself already, so it's gonna help you a lot. So this should be the approach of your mind. Okay, so open up your mind, be ready. This is the experimental science we are talking about it. It's not the theory at all. I'll keep telling you the tricks. It's not the just written down and forget about it. No. It's the things which you have to understand and implement. experimental science. Okay, clear to everyone? So we start basically before going into the depth of the Ayurveda, you should understand what is the meaning of the Ayurveda and what is the importance of the Ayurveda. Okay, and we're going to talk about these things also. Okay, the video is available on the later on, so don't worry about it. You can watch the recorded version and which is available on the YouTube, WhatsApp, on the WhatsApp. The link would be shared to you, to everyone. If you miss, if your you have any network disconnection or something, any problem, you can watch that later on. Okay. Um, so let's start talking about the Ayurveda. So take, open up your notebook and your pen. Write it down. The today topic is Ayurveda meaning and definition. Okay, Ayurveda meaning and definition. So Ayurveda, I'll write it down for you guys. Ayurveda. So it should be written like this. You can see on the chat, Ayurveda. So Ayurveda, there is a meaning of the Ayurveda. Ayu plus Ved. Can you see? Ayu plus Ved. Okay. This word Ayurveda is derived from the Sanskrit language. Sanskrit language. So Sanskrit is written like this. Sanskrit language is lang means language. Okay. So Sanskrit language. Ayurveda derived from the Sanskrit language, which means the meaning of the Ayurveda. To understand the meaning of the Ayurveda, we're gonna break this word into the two parts. Ayu plus Ved. Ayu plus Ved. Okay. So when you break the word Ayu plus Ved, Ayu has the different meaning, Ved has the different meaning. So Ayu means the long life. Ayu, Ayushman Bhav. In Indian, mostly in Indian culture, whenever somebody going down and asking for the blessing, elder people always give Ayushman Bhav. They give the blessing to um, the elder one, and the elder people always give the blessing to the young generation, like Ayushman Bhav. Ayushman Bhav, which means you may have long life, long life. You may have long life. So from there, Ayu itself meaning, literal meaning of Ayu is long life, long life. Okay. Then come to the Ved, long life plus Ved, or another meaning of Ayu is aliveness. How you become alive, alive, to live the life, aliveness. It should feel the aliveness. So you're alive and having the long life, living the long life. How wonderful it is, isn't it? We are having the long life, but we are not alive. Alive means what? Consciousness. You should be aware of everything around you. Then you can live, no? Living being. Why you become living being? Because you are not dead. You have awareness. You have the consciousness. You become dead when you don't have the consciousness or you're not aware. So stop living like a dead people. Be alive. Be blossom. Be happy. So how you be alive, that we're gonna talk about later on. But the Ayu means alive, blossom. Okay, you have to live each and every moment, enjoy happiness, joy. So Ayu means alive, being alive, being alive. Okay. So the aliveness is like, so I'm living every moment. That is make you alive. That make you human. So Ayu plus weight. Now come to the weight. What is the weight? Weight is literal meaning of it is very difficult to explain few things in English. Understand because language English language is limited in somehow because translation always lose the meaning, actual meaning. But I hope you understand. I'll try to explain more through it. So Ved meaning is knowledge, more close word. Actually, Veds have very vast, very depth meaning, but knowledge is like, okay, more closer to that. So knowledge, you can take it. Ved means knowledge. What do you mean by the knowledge? Knowledge which can you attain the knowledge by reading the book? Are you knowledgeable? Are you wise? Are you wise man? Knowledge cannot come by reading the books, by just going through the academics or very civilized or becoming educated man, having many degrees. You're not knowledgeable. So what makes you knowledgeable person? To attain the knowledge, there is a procedure. So procedure of what? It starts with the collecting the information. You collect the information by reading the books, by share by society, through the society, people around you telling you, okay, this thing is good, this thing is bad. Pre-existing notion of the society. Your parents, your parents also teach you for so many things, right? But it's not they're sharing their knowledge or experience with you. They're sharing the information. The moment they share, it's become the information to you, isn't it? You contemplate, okay, my dad did these things. You contemplate on that. The moment you collect the information, a piece of information through the books, through the people, through the many modes, media, or so many mobile, laptop, or anything, you just collect the information and then you contemplate which information you want to implement. So when you are contemplating, thinking about it, and later on doing the experiment on that, example like then you experimenting and implementing on your life, then it gives some result, good or bad, good or bad. And then by repeating, you get the experience. Oh, I'm experienced person. How you become experienced? Because you same thing you are practicing, and then you become experienced in that field, and then knowledge comes to you. Knowledge comes to you naturally. Eventually, you cannot stop. It's come to you because you require the practical approach. Example, very first day when you enter into the kitchen, or first day when you are driving your car or riding your bicycle. Can you recall that thought? The very first day when you're riding, you're shivering. Oh, you're gonna fall, or you're gonna burn when you're cooking. You're boiling the water. You get the information through your parents. Your mom is teaching you some recipe. You collect that recipe and start cooking. And then maybe you cook good things, or maybe it's not tasty. Good or bad, doesn't matter. But when you keep repeating, now you are perfect. You're perfect cook. You're perfect driver. You're perfect rider. Now it's every muscles of your body know these things. Now you are experienced one. How it happened? By practical implementation. Or maybe you just read about it. You just read about it and you keep reading, you're talking, you're reading, you're talking, you're reading. Are you become experienced one? Can you drive? Can you swim? Can you cook? You're just reading about it. Never enter into the kitchen. Never touch the car. Never ride the bicycle. Never ever. But you read about it. You have all the details. Which part called what? Everything you know. You memorize everything beautifully. But what happened when you're driving the car? You're gonna meet with the accident, isn't it? You're gonna meet with the accident because you don't know how to drive. So practical approach is very much important. Same with the Ved. In order to understand the Ved is practically approachable text. The text which talks about how to become alive, how to live your life, how to get the long life, long and healthy life. That is a Ved, which practically approachable, not theoretically. Theory just to understand how you're gonna implement those things in your life. So approach should be practical. You should implement each and everything, whatever you get from that Ayurveda, and then you know it. Then you become wise. Then you get all the benefit of it. Otherwise, you just read and talk, read. Oh, Ayurveda talks about so beautiful things, but never implemented it all. So it's very much important that you should practice. Swimming only you can learn when you enter into the water, when you jump into the water. No matter how many books you read about it for the swimming, but until unless you don't jump into the water, you don't know. You don't know anything. That's all about the Ayurveda. That's all about the yoga even. You cannot talk about it. You have to practice. Talking is not required there. Only the practice is required. Study and practice, study and practice, study and practice. Every single thing, whatever you're getting it, you have to practice. Then you can develop it. Otherwise, you don't. So I hope you understand this approach, the Ayurveda. So Ayurveda is the text which which give you the knowledge, the practical knowledge, how to live your life, how to become healthy and get the long life. Ayurveda, the ancient text, the precious, the pious text. So meaning of the Ayurveda is clear to everyone. Any doubt here? Lovely. Now move to the other. So healthy and long life. The question. This is the assignment for you also. So on Sunday you have off. So coming Sunday you can submit me why you want long and healthy life. Okay. So why you want? You'll write it down the question. Why you want long and healthy life? This is a question. So according to you, what you gonna do with it? So long and healthy life. Okay, long and healthy life. Um, my question is, everyone is looking for the long and healthy life, but maybe not long life, but healthy life. Yes, you want a long, healthy life, isn't it? That's why you are here. That's why you're doing participating in many things, physical activity. Imagine yourself if you get the chance, oh, eating the pizza, pasta, and all the garbage thing, and lying on the bed and watching the television or favorite movies or Netflix or Hotstar, whatever, and you become healthy. That is a blessing become true, no? Isn't it? It's wonderful. Nobody's want to do the physical, like, oh, I should get up early in the morning, 4 o'clock, and doing so much activity. No, lying on the bed and still you are healthy. What a life. And eating all the garbage things, your favorite sugar, pastries, all the sweets, and you're healthy. Perfect body, perfect mental health. Everything is so perfect. Yeah, God, your wishes come true, right? Everybody imagine like that. But it's not the truth. This is not the reality. You cannot be remain healthy lying on the bed, eating the pizza, pasta, or your cold drinks, having the ice drinks. It's impossible. You
Sorry,
cannot.
online.
Online.
Could you mute yourself, dear? So, so health and long life very much important. And for required the health, you do what? You require the effort, putting the effort daily. I have to wake up. I have to do certain things in my life, isn't it? You set the goal. Mm, yes, Minek, uh, they may Minek. Could you
Oui.
mute your, hi dear, could you mute yourself?
Hello. I
Let me do. Mm, okay, good. Yeah. So, so health and long life. Everybody is looking for the health, but nobody's want to put the effort. But yes, you are required putting the effort into it. So long and healthy life. So definition of the health according to the WHO is like a person who is mentally, physically healthy. But Ayurveda talked about the different health. The health definition according to the Ayurveda, a person should be physically, mentally, emotionally, socially, and spiritually healthy. If a person does not know, maybe physically healthy, good abs, good body, this muscles you are having. Right now, the people thinks about the health definition that flat body, abs, muscles, bodybuilding, good muscles. They're taking lots of protein in order to make their muscles. That is not health. But okay, if you define the health on that terms, so physical health, okay, you are healthy. Mentally, maybe you are healthy, but socially, you don't know how to behave in social way. You don't know how to talk to the people. You don't know how to behave in society. It means you are sick. Emotionally, you are weak. You cry, so you are not healthy. It's gonna affect if you do not know. A person who is emotionally sick does not know how to take out the emotion, handle the emotion. anger, frustration, anxiety. It's gonna affect his social life, isn't it? It's gonna affect his mental life, isn't it? It's gonna affect his physical life also, isn't it? So health definition, you cannot exclude these three important aspects, and spiritual health is most important health. If you correct your spiritual health, automatically you know how to behave in socially, you know your emotion level is also maintained, then mental health automatically corrected, and when mental health is corrected, physical health is automatically balanced. Everything is linked. One is imbalanced, everything is imbalanced. One is corrected, everything is corrected. So Ayurveda talks about the holistic approach towards the health, the whole health. You would be a better person. You know how to handle the social people. You become the family-oriented person. You become you become the friends of the many people. You know how to handle your emotion. You become you mentally not disturbed, and automatically, eventually, the physical health you will get. So, importance of the health is this whole thing. You cannot exclude these important things. A person who is spiritually sick, he's mentally sick, physically sick. Example of that, that person who is very religious. A person who is very religious, he gonna start hitting the other people who follow the other religion. So mentally sick. Then that mental sickness come to his body. Emotionally he's weak. He start developing the hatred, cannot handle the hatred. Then socially he does not behave properly because he start hitting the other people who are not follower of his religion, and it's gonna disturb his physical health. So this is all about the health. So time is finished. So tomorrow we're gonna start from here. So we're gonna end the class here. Om Shanti. Bless you guys. Meet you at the meditation class 5 to 6. Bye bye. Take care. Om Shanti.